What's up, guys? Welcome to the October Horror Pack Rue Morgue SpookyEmpire update. Let's do this. What's up, guys? It's time for another DrumBox, as that's a title that I came up with on the last one. It's stupid. But we're going to do the October Horror Pack, but also I did a vlog for SpookyEmpire, which I went to the other day. Had a lot of fun. Met Danielle Harris, actually, which was really cool. Tom Matthews, Ashley Lawrence. It was really awesome. Really good time. And I wanted to show off some fan mail. I wanted to show you this as well. And I'll go ahead and show you this, actually. Wolf Myers actually sent me this VHS, and I had Danielle Harris actually sign that. I told her what the Halloween franchise means to me, about seeing Halloween 4 in the theater opening night, and how she scared the shit out of me. And she was an absolute sweetheart about the whole thing. But she signed this, Drumdums, Happy Halloween, Danielle Harris. You know, I think I have this thing with every time I meet a celebrity, a horror celebrity, I have them sign a VHS. And so this is a cherished addition to my collection. And my wife actually ordered this for me. This is an autographed picture of Danielle Harris, laminated. Very nice, and I've been keeping that on my backdrop. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the whole vlog from SpookyEmpire. It was a lot of fun. I went with my buddy Rico. This is the third time we've went together, and we always have a blast when we go to Spooky together. But before I do that, I wanna open the October Horror Pack, and I wanna open the Rue Morgue magazine for October. And I got this one piece of fan mail by Jeff Myron. So I'm gonna open all this stuff up, and then we're gonna go to the vlog, and then we're gonna come back here, and I'm gonna say goodbye. So first off, let's do the Horror Pack. And if you'll notice, while I'm cutting this open, I got some Christmas stuff going on. My wife's actually putting together a Christmas tree, horror inspired, that's gonna go on the backdrop here real soon. It looks amazing. But also, if you look on the screen right here, HorrorPack is a monthly subscription service. You can get DVDs, you can get Blu-rays, but it's horror movies delivered directly to your door for a very affordable price. And there's always some nice surprises. There are limited editions in there. Sometimes they'll put a steelbook in there. You usually get a slipcover. But they always send movies that I've never seen too, which is cool. So here's one that I've never seen. I love this cover though. Under the Bed. That's kind of badass. From the producers of VHS and VHS 2. So that could be cool. I think, didn't Adam Wingard have something to do with VHS? I don't know, but Under the Bed looks interesting. Every child knows about the monster under the bed, so could be fun. Oh wow, this is an oldie. Spawn, the movie from the 90s. You know, I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie, if I'm being honest. I saw parts of it. I know John Leguizamo was in it. He played kind of a weird looking character. I do love the look of Spawn as a character visually. He's very striking. But for some reason, I just couldn't get into the movie. So I guess I got a good shot at giving it another chance. Two more. Here we go. Two more. This is the limited edition from HorrorPack. This is Hexing. Could be like a witch type movie. And one thing I love about HorrorPack too is they always support like low budget independent horror films. There's always a couple of those in there, and that's a nice thing because you know, a lot of these young filmmakers, they have to depend on us to fund these things, you know, through Indiegogo, through GoFundMe, stuff like that. And so it's cool that HorrorPack supports that stuff. And this looks like it could be fun, actually. And as a matter of fact, I was talking to Tom Matthews, who was in Never Hike Alone, and he was talking to me about Never Hike Alone 2, in the snow. Never Hike Alone in the Snow. But man, the guy was just so informative and friendly and just inviting to the fans. Loved him. And then last one, Sinister Cinema double feature, Tragedy Girls and MFA. And those are two high profile movies right there, but you get a double feature. So that's awesome. Tragedy Girls, I actually reviewed that one too. That's a fun one. And MFA, I think I might have seen that one. I'm not sure, but this looks promising. Okay, next up we're gonna dive into the Rue Morgue magazine. If you look on the screen right here, I have some screenshots from the Rue Morgue. It's a monthly horror mag, led by editor-in-chief, good friend Andrea Subasati. And she is just very, very, very passionate about horror, as you are, as I am, and she's one of us. So this is the new Rue Morgue magazine with the lodge, the lighthouse on the front. Isolation, Madness, Horror. One thing I like about Rue Morgue too is they always focus on a particular style of horror. You know, like last month they did like demonic horror. One month they did like LGBT horror, like they had Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 in there. So they try to cover all grounds of horror because we're all just one big horror family, but we all have different likes and tastes. And Rue Morgue tries to touch on all of it. And I think they're awesome. But yeah, if you look in here too, like you get these full page articles on all things horror, actors, movies, just all kinds of great stuff. And here's one on Into the Tall Grass, which is a movie I started on Netflix one night, but I did it when I was like really tired, so I fell asleep like 10 minutes into the movie. So that's one that it definitely caught my eye. Stephen King, based on a Stephen King book or short story, but yeah. And this looks interesting, 24 Days of Horror. I love Christmas horror. Unfortunately, there's not too many great Christmas horror movies out there, but I really, really love Christmas horror. And speaking of Christmas horror, I was literally just talking to my wife about this yesterday. I told her the story about, did John Carpenter rip off Black Christmas? Because that is a big story in the horror community that people debate on. They have a whole article about it right here in the Rue Morgue magazine. So definitely check out Rue Morgue magazine. Go to the website, sign up for a subscription. You will not be disappointed, I promise. And speaking of Black Christmas, one thing I picked up at SpookyEmpire was this waxwork vinyl from Black Christmas. I threw it on yesterday. I was listening to it. I almost got scared. It was pretty creepy. It had the "It's Me, Billy." I posted a little bit of it on Instagram too. So check out my Instagram account. You can see a little now spinning post for Black Christmas. But I want to show you guys what this vinyl looks like too, because it's badass. Yeah, here you go. Looks like a phone. The 70s, 80s style phones, which I had those when I was a wee little lad. And then on the other side, Black Christmas. Very cool. But Black Christmas is one of my all-time favorite films. There's nothing like it. It's so unique. I'm planning on a Black Christmas Revisited this December. Got a few Christmas horror. I'm doing the Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 4 too as well. So both those are very different movies, but it's gonna be fun. So a piece of fan mail here before we jump into the SpookyEmpire portion of this video. This is from Jeff Meyer once again, and it feels like some drumsticks. It's Grand Ole Opry drumsticks, which is interesting because my parents are big fans of like country music. So growing up, I would see like the Grand Ole Opry on TV. A lot of those old traditional country artists. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a fan of country music, but I do like some of that old traditional stuff, especially like Johnny Cash, Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams. A lot of that older stuff, I got no problem with. Charlie Pride, yeah. But the newer stuff, the like pop country, not a fan of it all. If you are, that's cool. But this is really cool. Grand Ole Opry drumsticks. I can add that to my Drumdums drumsticks back there. From Blake Garner, who is one of the mods on Killer Flicks. So thank you, Jeff Meyer, for that. Now, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna transition over to SpookyEmpire. I had a blast there. It was in Tampa this year. Usually it's in Orlando. This time it was in Tampa, which was cool because it was a lot more spread out. So I enjoyed that about it. And I will say I talked to Ashley Lawrence too, and I told her I'm a Halloween guy. I was upfront about it. And I told her a lot of people always think that Laurie Strode is my favorite final girl. And I told her that one of my favorite final girls is actually Kirsty. Because Kirsty is such a strong character, even in the first Hellraiser. There's a point in the movie where she stands up against arguably one of the most dangerous horror characters out there, Pinhead. And she holds her own. She's like, fuck you, I'm not scared of you at all. Let's do this. But she was just an absolute sweetheart. We talked. She was telling me about her love for acrylic painting. I was telling her about my wife's love for acrylic painting. And we just had a nice conversation. So anyway, without further ado, I send you over to SpookyEmpire 2019. Enjoy, guys. What is up, guys? Good morning. It's time for SpookyEmpire 2019. I'm finally getting to meet Danielle Harris. Halloween 4, as you know, is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. And I've met very few, if any, Halloween alumni. So I'm at the Wawa See that right there? If you don't have a Wawa, then I am so sorry, because Wawa is like the greatest convenience store ever. I got my, I just got my morning breakfast, a sausage, egg, and cheese, some apple juice, and I got a Cliff Bar for later. I'm going to pick up, you love him, I love him, my good buddy Rico. He always goes to these spooky conventions with me. We're excited. He's actually going to the airport now. He's in the air right now on a plane flying from, I believe he was in Massachusetts, Salem. So I'm gonna pick him up from the Orlando airport, then we're gonna head to Tampa, and then I will see you at SpookyEmpire. Actually, you'll probably see him in the video too before we get to Spooky. So anyway, on to Rico.
By the way, you can't understand what they're saying.
Okay, I'm at the airport right now, Orlando International Airport. It's I'm listening to Howard Stern because I'm a Howard Stern fan. Been listening to Howard for well over 20 years now. 25 years? Yeah, about 25 years. There he is!
What up?
The man!
Yeah!
He's tired, so he's gonna sleep all the way to Tampa. But
yes, very tired.
The lady, she told me to leave, and I was just about to leave and do a circle.
Oh, okay, cool.
But luckily, you saved the day, as always.
Yes,
as always.
hello.
And we are in Tampa! Tampa, baby! Look how beautiful it is. Rico's got his mask on. Looks awesome. Yeah. Look at those pretty blue eyes. So we're in this parking lot here, and they wouldn't accept cash. They actually only accepted card. So, but this is Tampa. Give you a 360. It's nice.
First time.
Yeah.
Hey, your Tampa cherry popped.
Yeah. Hey, who are you looking forward to the most today?
Danielle Harris.
Yes. So, my game plan when I get in there is I'm gonna see if I can buy Hellraiser somewhere, because I'm sure with all the vendors there for the merch, I'm sure they'll have a if they don't have SpookyEmpire, if you don't have a copy of Hellraiser, you got serious problems. There's Mia. Say hi. Alright, what's up guys? So when I got here, I decided to keep the camera off. I'm going to come in and soak it all in. I'm glad I did that because, oh my god, there's so much stuff here. It's just insane. I can't even keep up with all of it. But I did find a copy of Hellraiser, so we're going to go get that. I saw a vinyl of Black Christmas, which I almost passed out. So I'm probably going to get that too. I will get that. And I walked into the celebrity room. There's a lot of celebrities I didn't realize were going to be here. Like the whole cast, or a lot of the cast of Friday Part 6, Jason Lives, Darcy DeMoss. I can't remember the other names, but yeah, all of them are here. And plus I'm kind of shell-shocked right now. There's Tom Matthews right there. And Darcy DeMoss, right there. That line right there is all for, I believe, Bruce Campbell or Sam Raimi. And it goes all the way back. So luckily, I'm here for Danielle Harris. But you can see some like cosplay over there too, where the guys got dressed up like Bruce Campbell. Ash, nice Freddy Krueger right there with the Deadites. Great stuff. Yeah, you guys look great. You look awesome. And you can see this line's still going. It's going all the way back. It's insane. There's Pennywise over here. We'll get a little bit of him or her. It could be a her. Say hi, Pennywise. There you go. Oh, there's Jason Voorhees. Now this looks like the Jason Voorhees from Part 3. This goes to show you how well versed in Friday the 13th I am. You know what? I think I'm gonna peek in there and see if I can see Danielle Harris. Because when I went in there earlier, she wasn't there. So I'm gonna go peek in and see what's what. It was cool running into Mia. I ran into a couple of subscribers. Maybe they posted they took some photos, maybe they posted them out there on the internet, as you can see, but it's always cool running into you guys when I'm at these horror, you know, it's like a big horror family and we all get together and it's cool. So
This is 11.
Now the crowd is getting pretty big inside of the celebrity rooms, so I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in here. Alice Cooper. So Alice Cooper's here. I didn't even know that. So Tom Fridley from Friday Part 6, who was having all the fun in the RV, there he is right there. That's John Travolta's cousin, by the way. Yeah, there's Ashley Lawrence, being as friendly as ever. It's the sax guy from Lost Boys. All right, guys, wasn't that awesome? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always love going to Spooky Empire, and also it was cool meeting some of you guys out there. I had a few people walk up to me and say, "Hey, Drumdums, I'm a fan of your videos," and we took pictures together and stuff. But it was just so awesome meeting you guys. That's one of the things I love about going to horror conventions, you know, because we're such a big horror family. I know that there's always going to be a couple of you guys that probably have seen a couple of my videos, and I love chatting with you guys. It's always really fun. So thank you for that. Anyway, guys, that's it for this DrumBox. If you've been to any conventions, let me know in the comments. Who was your favorite celebrity that you met? Looking forward to hearing them. Also, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks. I ran into a couple of Killer Flicks members at Spooky, Robbie Sobel and Mia. So that was really cool. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.